have today Doc Peace, and her name is not Doc Peace because she likes the name Doc Peace, but actually that's part of her profession as well as her name. So Doc Peace, probably one of the most eloquent word artists that I've ever had the pleasure of encountering and meeting. And we first met in Miami in January, I think, of the beginning of this year. And she suggested that, as she rightly did, we started the year together and we're ending the year together. So I'm very, very happy to do that. She has shared the stage at many conferences with Mark Cuban, Gary Vee, a whole bunch of other names that I'm sure you were on stage with the at Bitcoin Miami with the mayor of Miami. Amazingly, she's being recognized by Forbes on several occasions, but with Forbes, with her work as a representation of the creator economy in Web3. She has also been recognized for her work in developing a strategic and powerful lesson in self-awareness and development and growth. So past experiences, really, she is a doctor. And for this event today, I asked her, and she gracefully agreed to start our event off today with some beautiful spoken words. But before we go there, Doc, maybe you want to give a little bit of a full introduction of yourself, because I know I missed a lot.
No worries. Thank you so very much, Karim. Greetings, everyone. My name is Dr. Peace Uche, also known as Doc Peace. As Karim shared, I am a doctor by trade and a spoken word artist at heart. And I have since pivoted from working full-time as a pharmacist to align with my purpose and support others in aligning with theirs, specifically through education and empowerment. The education component is by supporting businesses and pivoting their services to the Web3 space, as well as my podcast entitled Golden MetaSessions with Doc Peace, in which I interview Web3 creatives who share how they're getting it going and thriving in the Web3 space, how they're monetizing, how they're building community, and so forth. And then the other, which I'm very passionate about, is the empowerment component. The empowerment component consists of mostly spoken word. And spoken word is a powerful asset that speaks to the soul. It bypasses the mind that's constantly judging and allows you to really take action with what you're hearing. And I utilize spoken word to support businesses and brands and projects in building their community and along with their profits by creating spoken word marketing assets, these conscious connection assets that allow you to really build your network by sharing your vision and your mission in a condensed, concise, powerful way. So as Karim shared, I will be opening today's segment with some spoken word. And before I do, I actually have two revelations that I want to share with everyone today as we get started. Do we have time for a couple revelations and a spoken word flow? Wonderful. So the first revelation is one that actually just came to me recently. And it was that we're all looking for a return on investment, whether it's a return of our investment in time, whether it's a return of our investment in energy, whether it's a return or our investment in money, whether we're entrepreneurs or whether we're VCs, investors, whether we are corporate employees, we're all looking for a return on our investment. And the second revelation that I've known for some time, this is actually the revelation that allowed me to pivot and align with my purpose about 3-4 years ago, was that we're all gold. And GOLD is a powerful acronym that I created that actually came to me. And it stands for Genuine, Original, Loving Dreamers. We're all gold, genuine, original, loving dreamers, whether we know it yet or not. And by realizing that we are all putting in our time, our energy, our money, our monetary investment, it allows us to really align with our purpose and make our dreams a reality. But in order for us to do so, we have to trust that we will receive a return on our investment. And we have to make that investment, whether it's a mental investment or a physical action taking investment. So with that being said, I'd like to now shift into a spoken word flow to help ground us into our conference, this Global Investors Conference, where we'll be making a lot of connections. We'll be learning so much about various Web3 and non-Web3 related topics. It's a lot. And as we've seen, this is day 2. So there's going to be so much more that we will be taking in. And I'd like to now share, approximately 1 year ago, I began a life-changing adventure into the metaverse. And I was inspired to articulate the significance of this journey that many of us are on together. So let's flow gold. Let's now take a collective breath with me together. In and out. I have nothing to offer, I said. First in my mind, then again out loud. My safe space was the space between the baseboards and the mattress. Underneath the bed was where I felt safest. Safe from expectations, safe from disappointments, safe from limitations, and most of all, safe from my reflection, who was the only one who'd shake me to the core. Each time she said, "You could do more." I was 9, 14, 22, and 34, when my reflection's voice rocked me the loudest. See, sometimes you may need to remind your mind what you're capable of, jog yourself from doubt to a confident state. It's an uphill climb, but you can set your own pace. The signs all around read, "Stay on the trail." I laugh out loud because at that time in my life, I wouldn't have known how to blaze my own. And even now, with each GM I announce, there's a deep sense of knowing that I've yet reached my peak. We say this phrase time and time again, we're still early. The Web3 mantra. Undeniably true, yes, we've only just begun. The you are today is better in some ways than the you of yesterday. We are still so very early on this journey, you see. We wake up a different person every morning. Since our body produces over 300 billion cells each and every day, we are different. Neuroplasticity is this ability to form new brain connections. I spent about 7 years believing that I would never know the meaning of fun again. But you also need to want to change. Desire a better reality for yourself. So when your future self looks back at your present, your future self will say with all its new neurons in place, "Goodness, darling, look at you now. You changed." So I stare back at my child reflection. With all my decades more of knowledge, wisdom beyond my former years. And I roar from the core. Let's flow gold. See, the last time I felt this way before was another lifetime ago. And as we rewind this present timeline, I see the younger me, the younger you, the younger us, arguing for our supposed limitations like we want to keep them, clutching to our self-doubts as if we couldn't bear to live without them, hiding carelessly beneath a bed of fears, doing no one any good by stunting our own growth. Why? We let each other drown in their self-doubt instead of reaching out a hand to pull the other to the top is beyond my comprehension. Isn't victory more orgasmic when we come together? See, the possibilities are vast with an expansive mindset. And so as we explore with our minds open wide, we realize we've been able to flow all along. But all this time, we told ourselves otherwise. We stare back into the eyes of our younger reflections, a mere outline that's forming what we're becoming. And as a collective, we roar from the core. Let's flow gold. See, you know now that the gold, which is truly worth what many sacrifice, is not the key by any means. The key has always been within your unique set of abilities. The signs all around may read, "Stay on the trail." But you'll laugh out loud. Because at this point in your life, you know that it's time to blaze your own. And next time a mirror is held up to inspect what you're building with your unique gifts, skills, and talents, you'll roar from the core. Let's flow gold. Like you truly believe you are a genuine, original, loving dreamer. Roar from the core. Let's flow gold. LFG.
I think we all need a moment. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you all for being here, for being present. I hope you're now grounded to receive the connections, the education, the information that you'll be getting throughout today. Stay gold, everyone. I'll see you in the afternoon.
Thank you.